Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Ramneet Kaur. I'm going to be your instructor for the course Science 100, which is Methods of Scientific Investigation. First of all, let me give my brief introduction. I'm PhD in biotechnology and I did my postdoctoral research fellowship from Harvard Medical School in the field of cancer biology. I have also done some research at Winship Cancer Institute at Emory University. Currently, I'm teaching at Mercer University and also at Georgia Gwinnett College. I'm also conducting or mentoring research at Georgia State University in the field of cancer biology at the biology department. So I'm going to be an instructor for the course Science 100, Methods of Scientific Investigation. So right now I am at Mercer Blackboard and this is the home page of the course Science 100. So if you can see on the left side, I have created different sections of the course. If you click course content, you will be able to see different folders. Basically there are 8 different folders and I have given them the name week 1, week 2 up to week 8. So I'm going to post all the material in these folders and it will be specific for the week. So for the week 1, I'm going to post the lecture for week 1, the virtual lab for week 1, everything which is related to week 1 is going to be going in this folder and you have to go to this folder to get the stuff. Okay, if you click here the course overview, you will be able to read the material which gives you general information about the course. Okay, you go to the course information and you will see the syllabus here. Okay, so you click here and then from here you click here. So we open the Word document which is the syllabus for the course, and that's what we are going to discuss now. So this is the syllabus for the course. So this is my name, you know my name by now. So this is my email address and this is my phone number. You guys have any question, any doubts, you're most welcome to contact me by email or phone. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay, let's start discussing the course description. So the very first thing is the prerequisite. Okay, to take the course you should have taken this course Math 120 or equivalent, which basically means you need to have some information about, some knowledge about mathematics. Okay, the most important thing, the book. For this course we are going to use the book Integrated Science by B.W. Tillery, E.D. Anger and F.C. Ross by McGraw-Hill book. It's a McGraw-Hill publication. So you can take any edition basically starting from second going up to the latest. So basic information is same in all these editions. I have also given you the information about the ebook. If you want to buy the ebook, that is also fine. Our main site for the course is Blackboard. So we are not going to meet, we are not going to see each other face to face, but we are going to meet here at the Blackboard. We're going to interact at the Blackboard. So Mercer Blackboard is our main site. So I'm going to post all the necessary material, all my lectures, the PowerPoints, virtual labs, quizzes, everything on Blackboard. And you have to log in every week and you have to finish your quizzes, your assignments, everything weekly. And okay, so our main site is Mercer Blackboard. To get into Blackboard you will be needing computer and the internet. Okay, now let's discuss some online classroom policies. So there are some policies which you can go over. I'm going to discuss some important policies. So students are expected to log in each week and complete all the assignments. So all the assignments which I'm going to give, they will be opening basically on Friday and closing on Friday. So which means you have to do your assignments in that week time. Final grades are lowered by 1 letter grade if the student does not log in 25% of the scheduled online time, which means 2 online sessions. If you miss, your final grade is going to be lowered by 1 letter grade. Absences are excused if official documentation of hospitalization and other situations, it's written here, you can read it. Late assignments will not be accepted. There will be no makeup quizzes or tests unless it pertains to number 4. No labs are made up regardless of number 4. And there are a few more policies which you can go over. Then we have some online community of respect. You can please go over these policies too. Then we have some disability policies. If you have any kind of a disability, you can contact the disability office and they can help you. Okay, the student learning outcomes. So what are the student learning outcomes of this course? So this is a science course and the main emphasis is to know about the scientific method, how to do science. So in this course I'm going to teach you about science. I'm going to give you basic information of science from different fields. I'm going to talk to you in this course about biology, chemistry and physics, and I will be making you capable of doing a simple science experiment at your home, and then you will be able to submit your project or your science experiment by PowerPoint. And I will be discussing in detail about your project and your presentation by PowerPoint during the course too. Grading policies, so you know what does A grade means, what does B plus means, what does B means, what does C plus means. So everything is written here, you can go over it. Now the most important thing here is now the grading formula. Okay, so in this lab we will be having the virtual labs. In those virtual labs you have to do those labs and then you have to answer the questions in the worksheets. So you will be provided worksheet for every lab, you have to answer that, and then you have to submit that virtual lab worksheet in 1 week time. And there are around 6 virtual labs we are going to do. They're all going to make together 25% of the grade. After every lecture we will have a quiz and you will get again 1 week time to finish the quiz. The quiz will be opening on Friday and closing on Friday, which means you will have 1 week time to finish the quiz. And all the quizzes will together make 15% of your grade. Then you will be having tests. After around every 2 lectures you will have a test, and all the tests are going to make 30% of your grade. Then the assignments. Now what are these assignments? So you have to write down assignments after every lecture. So you will be you have to write assignment on whatever you learned in the lecture. So whatever you learned in the lecture you have to write in the assignment how you can link it to your daily life, or what is the application of whatever concepts or whatever theory you learned in the lecture, how you can relate it to your daily life. So this is assignment linking theory to practice, and all these assignments again 1 week time, and all these assignments are going to make 10% of your grade. So let's go over the important points one more time. So for each virtual lab worksheet will be provided and the completed worksheet will be graded. You will get 1 week time to complete the worksheet and submit. We will have a quiz from every lecture and you will get 1 week time to finish the quiz. Every week you will be required to write 1 to 2 pages, like around 300 words, the application of theory you learned in every lecture in your daily life, and again you will have 1 week time to submit it. We will have tests after every 2 lectures. Now the final project. Now what is your final project? At your home you will design a very simple scientific experiment which will involve scientific method which we use every day in our lives. You will set up the necessary equipment and material, collect and analyze the data. So with this data you will be able to make a PowerPoint presentation, and that you have to submit. And that presentation should include all the sections which are normally there in a written lab report, which will include introduction, methods, results, interpretation and discussion, conclusions and references. And I will be giving you more information about how to conduct the experiment and how to present your project by PowerPoint during the course. And also I will be giving you some ideas about the experiments and how to present it during the course. So don't worry about that right now. Okay, now let's discuss the tentative schedule for our course. So here I have created the schedule for every week. Let's talk about week number 1. So in week number 1 we are going to have a lecture on scientific method, which is from chapter number 1 from your book. And the virtual lab is also on the scientific method. So you are going to do this lab and you will be answering the worksheet and you will be submitting. for grading, and you will get 1 week time. So you will have quiz from this chapter, which is your quiz number 1. You get 1 week time to finish the quiz, because after 1 week this quiz will close. You're required to write assignment, a writing assignment, which links your theory to practice. So basically, like in week 1, we will be discussing scientific method and what is science. So you can write on what is the application of science in your daily life. So this is week 1. Moving to week 2, the lecture will be on periodic table of elements, physical and chemical properties of elements, which is chapter 8 from your book. And we are also going to discuss chemical reactions, which is your chapter 9 from the book. And so basically this is a chemistry week, and the virtual lab is also on chemical reactions. So same thing, you will have 1 week time to finish virtual lab, quiz and assignment. You have 1 week time to do all these things. Moving towards week 3, which is again chemistry week, but we will be also doing some biology. So in week 3 we will be talking about solutions, acids and bases, which is from chapter number 10 from the book, and the virtual lab number 3 is also on acids and bases. And from the biology part, we are going to talk cell theory, which is chapter number 20 from the book. So in this chapter we are going to discuss the animal and plant cells. We are also going to take the tour of the cell, and we are going to see what is inside the cell, and we will be also discussing how the cells divide. So same thing with the assignment and the quiz and the virtual lab worksheets. You have 1 week time. Now you have one additional thing during week 3. You will be having a test number 1, which will be from lecture number 1 and 2, and this test will be also open for 1 week time, which means next Friday it will be closed. So you will have 1 week time to finish this test. Week number 4, which is basically your biology week. In this week, in the lecture, we are going to talk about chemistry of life. So we are going to talk about the biomolecules which make life. So we're going to talk about proteins, we're going to talk lipids, carbohydrates and nucleic acids here. So this week we don't have the virtual lab, but you're going to watch a movie, and the movie is Secret of 4051. So this movie is on YouTube, and I will provide you the link. You can watch this movie, and in the quiz you can expect some questions. So same thing with the assignment. You have 1 week time to finish assignment and the quiz. So there is no lab from this week. Moving to week number 5, which is again a biology week. So we are going to discuss DNA technology. So we are going to discuss gene cloning, animal cloning, and the stem cells. And in the virtual lab number 4, we are going to extract DNA from the strawberries. So you will be having quiz and the assignment like other weeks, but you have 2 more things here. You will be required to submit the outline of the project. So the outline of the project is due during week number 5, which means that at week number 5 you're supposed to submit the outline of your project, which means you have to give me the outline of the experiment you're going to do, so that I can give you my feedback and check if you're on the right track. And also you will be having test number 2, which is from your lecture number 3 and 4, and this test will be also open for 1 week. Moving towards week number 6, we will be moving towards physics. So in the lecture we are going to cover matter and energy, which is from chapter number 3 from the book, and the virtual lab is on energy. Same thing with the quiz and assignment. Moving towards week number 7, again it's a physics week, so you will be having lecture on electricity and magnetism, which is from chapter number 6 from the book, and the virtual lab number 6 is on electricity and magnetism. So you will be having quiz, you're required to write the assignment. Week number 8, which is the last week of this course. During the last week you have to do this test number 3, which is from lecture number 5, 6 and 7, and also you're required to submit your final project, which will be the PowerPoint presentation. So this is the tentative schedule for this course, which we can change if we have to, but we'll try to stick to that. And I hope if you guys do everything in time, submit everything in time, you will be successful in the course and you will learn a lot in this course. If you guys have any question, any doubts, so please don't hesitate to contact me by email or the phone number which is given here at the top of the syllabus. Okay, that's all about the syllabus. Okay, good luck to all of you. Okay, bye.